Hi, I'm Kylie. I'm coming to you from Ovarian Back March. I've been asked by our Moorabool Shire Council to do a few fitness videos that they then can share with you. This one is our chair and body weight session, where we'll look at some body movements that we can do from our work and desk spaces, or even sitting down eating at our tables, or just generally using our computers, or even getting up from the couch, watching the news or Facebook. Before I start, I'd like to mention how important it is to have our spines in neutral. So that's our natural arch in our back. And our shoulders should always be back and down, okay? It's also important to note that if you have any worries or concerns or previous injuries, you should always seek advice and clearance from your healthcare professional. Pain is not what we're after here. Okay, so let's start. We're going to start with our basic equipment today, and that's our chairs. Now, some of us will have ergonomic chairs, some of us are going to work, some of us already have them at home. These are great because you can lift them up and down, you can move the backs forward or backwards. But if we don't have these at home, these chairs are perfectly fine. This is from my dining room. Okay, so I've just pulled one of my dining room chairs out, and I have used it before to run a session like this, and it's absolutely perfectly fine. I just happen to have short legs, so I found that this one, I can show you properly the movements. Okay, so what we're going to start with is a basic squat, and most of us will think it's a simple basic move, and it is, but it is a little bit technical. It's fine once we know what we're doing. Now you want your feet hip width a little bit further, shoulder width apart, depending on how broad our shoulders are and our hips are. And what we want to do when we stand up, so we want our toes slightly going out and our knees slightly going out in the same direction. Okay, so what we're going to do from this position is just stand up. Okay, so many people when they squat, they actually come forward or they move from side to side. Now that's obviously an exaggeration. I'm going to show you from the side. Okay, so down, you can have your hands anywhere, but just don't put them on your thighs, okay? Now these are your quad muscles. That's where I want you to feel it. So you're just coming straight up. You're going straight back down, keeping that neutral spine, belly buttons towards your spine as well, and we're just standing up, okay? Activate all the right muscles, okay? Open up those hips when you go to get your drink of water, go to your photocopier, go to the toilet, okay? So just some mobility moves, making sure. Thinking about body placement each and every time, okay? When you come up, suck in your belly button, okay? You can have your hands by your side. You're getting up to go from your desk because you need a coffee. You want to come straight up, okay? So you always want to remember this. Okay, so the next move I want to get into is called a leg extension. So what this is we want one bent leg, okay, and one we're going to extend. So taking that foot, so one foot will stay flat and one will come off slightly, and we're just going to extend the leg. So we're using the same muscles. Bring it back down, right in. Now this you can do underneath your desk, nobody even has to know. All right. Being mindful of your breath. Extend that leg. Squeeze that quad when you come up. Okay, you want to be able to feel. That's it, feel the tension. Good job. All right, we'll do a couple more on that side and then I'll move you through. You can always pause this. All right, really want to squeeze it at the top. We're going to bring that foot back down and we're going to come back out with your other leg. You can pause this at any time if there are moves you like more than others. We're in charge. All right, and squeeze that quad and extend that leg. Remembering to keep that neutral spine. All right, holding onto the chair just for a bit of balance and making sure we're nice and proud. Shoulders are back and down. Let's do two more on this up leg. Okay. Okay, so next what we're going to do is I'll keep my feet going this way. So we're actually going to bring our feet towards our body and then back out. Okay, so we're flexing and extending. Flexing and extending. You want to feel it in here. And then as we extend, we want to feel it in the back. All right, really squeeze. Think about the breath in, and then blow your toe away. In, blow the toe away. Let's do two more. In and float away. Nice one. We're going to swap sides. So bending that knee safely, bring your other leg out, flexing, and extending. It's a good thing to do when we're frustrated. Get the blood flowing through our bodies. Really flex, really extend. Again, bringing that belly button towards the spine, and we have our neutral spine on. Right. Good work. Okay, so we're going to move up our bodies now, and we're going to start with our shoulders. Now, I keep talking about bringing our shoulders back and down. What we want to do is, we want to lift up our shoulders, bring them backwards, okay, together. You really want to feel them squeeze together, and then you're going to bring them down. Back to the starting position. We're going to go up, behind, so shoulders together, and down. Okay, we'll do a couple more of those together. This is great to do when you're just sitting at your desk and you're feeling like you're going to get a tension headache. You can feel all frustrated. You just need something. Oh, squeeze it. Bring the shoulders out. Bring them back. Bring them down. And then bring them forward. Let's do two more. Together. That's it. And you can do a faster one. Really bring it down. Okay, good job. All right, so then what we're going to do is we're going to start with bringing our hands down by our thighs. Okay, so you might want to shuffle a little bit to the edge of your seat. Now what we're going to do is a bicep curl. So for those who are unsure what a bicep curl is, we're just going to bend our elbows, right, so they're in the middle bent. Okay, and then we're going to turn our hands and then we're going to press them. All right, so just getting movement, more movement, different movement in our upper bodies. If you have something a little bit weighted, feel free to grab them. You don't need it. I'm going to feel those shoulder blades moving. All right, squeeze those biceps together, twist and press. All right, turning those hands. All right, keeping those shoulders back and down. It's very important. You want to open up that chest. Breathing. Okay, now this is an easy one also to do at our desks. Any time of the day. Okay, good job. Now again, feel free to pause or skip parts. All right, we're going to go into something a little bit different. I'm just going to have to move my chair over a little bit because I do need a little bit of space. Okay, oh, if you notice I have a mat underneath because the chair is a rolly chair and you don't want to fall. So hopefully you've got carpet or grab a mat or a towel. It's perfect to just grab your dining table. All right, so with our hands from our chair and our thighs, we're just going to come up. We're going to go out. So again, squeezing our shoulder blades together, sorry. We're going to come down. So do that like you're in control, okay? You're in control of this. Get those shoulders moving. Keep those shoulders back and down and that neutral spine on. Bring those shoulder blades apart and bringing your chest together. Okay? Good job. All the way in. Really open it up. Open it up at the back. Open it up at the front. Bring them back down. That's it. That movement through the upper body. All right. Okay. One more. Bring them back in. And then what we're going to do is from here, we're going to bring them all the way up as far back as you can without hurting yourself, without bringing your neck forward. So neutral spine, we're just bringing it up, bring it past our ears, and then we're bringing it back down. Okay? All right. Another thing to think about is hold, breathing. It's very important. Breathing. Okay, good work. Okay, so next what we're going to do is a wrist flexion and extension. So we're just going to bring our wrists out and we're just going to flex them and extend them. All right, so we don't want to do this too intensely. All right, just gently, but we want to strengthen those and make sure there's more mobility in our wrists. All right, a lot of us lack wrist strength. So this is a good one for it. Flexibility, mobility, strength. Again, if you have something very light, this one would need to be very light. You can hold it in your hands. Now you want to feel the stretch, but you don't want to feel any pain. Okay? Pain is not what we're after here. Okay, now if you do have something in your hands, a little bit of weight, you can turn it over and do it from that way. Good work. All right, two more, and then last one. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to come to the edge of our seat, holding behind our seat, to the back of our seat, okay? And what we're going to do is we're going to bring our knees up to our chest, if we can, and then back down. Just tapping down or not tapping down at all, depending on how you go with balance. Again, you want to breathe out as you're breathing them away. But it's a little bit hard if you bring one up at a time, and then as soon as you bring that one down, you go straight up with the other one. And you do want to feel it nice and tight in the core region, the abdominals. So in. 3 more. Okay, we're going to come out of that, and we're just going to move our chair over, back over. Okay, pulling up our pants. What we're going to do now is a few standing moves that you still can do at your desk or by your desk or when you're reading something or when you're by a colleague and you're having a chat. We're just going to bring our leg forward, just forward. We're not going to tap it down if we can hack it. Okay, we've got our chair in case we need a bit of stability, but if we don't need the stability, you can have your hands wherever you like. So we're going to do that. I'm going to stick to one side. We're going all the way up, all the way up. You want those muscles to be working. You don't want anything else to be working. You just want these muscles to be bringing that leg up. Okay, so I'm going to go to one side, and we're going to go out. So you don't want your body to go to the side. You want to be in control, okay? So just bringing our leg out laterally by our sides using these muscles. All right, so we want to strengthen all these muscles. You're sitting all day. Nice. It'll help you when you go for your walk or your jog. To the side. And then we're going to move behind. Okay, so this one is squeezing our glutes, okay? So trying to keep our natural arch. Try not to roll our hips, try not to come forward. We're just going to kick out behind, okay? Right behind, nowhere else. All right, try and keep that foot forward. All right, let's do 2 more. Squeeze the glute, you feel it in your hamstring. We're going to do the other side. Okay, so forward, try not to tap down. All right, making sure we're using these muscles to bring it up. All right, nice job. All right, 3 more of these. 1, 2, and we're going to go to the side. So to the side, making sure you're not hitting anyone. Hopefully those legs are feeling nice and warm, nice and open. Again, you don't want your body to come to the side. You really want to be mindful of where your body is placed. That's why it's not a bad idea to hold onto the chair or your work buddy, if they don't mind. And we'll go into behind. Okay, so right behind, again, you want to feel it in your glute. After no time at all, you want to feel it in your hamstring. Nice. Breathing through them. Okay, well, while I'm here, there should be enough room for me to do some more squats. And now we've got something to hold on while we're doing our squat. I want us to go a little bit deeper. So before we were going to about a 9-degree angle, but now I just want us to go, make sure we're getting down there. If you can, holding onto the chair. Now you want your toes to be going out in one direction, You want your knees to be going in the same direction, so out just a slightly, not too far, but not going forward, okay? So protect those knees, belly in, now natural spine on. We're just going to go down. We're going to hold on to that chair. We're going to go down. You need to hold on to the seat, and then you're going to come straight up, just like we did at the start, straight up, not forward, okay? I'll show you from the side. We're going down, and then we're coming up, all right? Now, when you get to the top, you want to open up. Now, if you find it's too difficult to get too deep, just go down a little bit. Just a little bit. I want you to be comfortable. Each time you do them, you might feel like going a little bit deeper. We're just doing 1 or 2, maybe even 3. All right. Good work. All right, so now we're going to some stretches. We are going to start with a calf stretch. So this one we can do sitting down as well. It's really important to stretch out the back of our legs. If you think about how often we sit during the day, even a lot of us sleep like this. So if you think about how often that is, you know, shrunk, it's shrunk, hasn't it? It's gotten tighter. So we need to stretch that out. So to stretch that out, what we can do is bend the opposite knee, and we're going to straighten the knee we're stretching. Okay, and we just want to sit back on it. If we're sitting down, it's perfectly easy to do them there too. You have that leg bent, and we just stretch through. Come down, your leg. If you can bring your toes towards, great. If you can't, it's perfectly fine. Again, you want to think about your breath. Okay, I'm going to swap sides. Now you can do this any time of the day. It doesn't have to be during some sort of exercise. Okay. So what we're going to do now is come back up. And the reason we're going to come back up is because we're going to do some leg circles. Now these leg circles, we'll get straight into it. We're going to shift our weight to one side of our body. All right, so we can hopefully find some balance. If not, we do have the chair. We're just going to do some circles, some literal circles from our hips. Now these happen to be great for our pelvic floor. Pelvic floor is important for men and for women, people who had babies, people who haven't had babies. It's great for absolutely everyone. Great for kids. I'm going to go one direction, and then I'm going to swap sides and go the other direction. That's perfect. And then we're going to swap the balance in our legs, in our bodies, and we're going to do it the other way with our other leg. Big circles if you can, without balance, without holding on. If you can find your balance, perfect. All right, now go the other way. All right, you might feel it in your glutes as well, your bum, your buttocks. All right, very good. Breathing through those. Holding your hips still. You want them stacked. You don't want to be bending over again. You want to be in control. Okay, while we're standing, we're going to get our hands on our thighs, and we're going to roll down, sticking our buttocks out. And you just want to hang, again, feeling that stretch in your back of your legs, but also in your back. All right, hang for a little bit. This one is a good one to do while you're waiting for the water or your kettle to boil. Something in the microwave, do a nice big stretch. Wash your hands after you touch the floor, of course. All right, you want shoulders up, back, down. All right, sitting on our seat. We've got about 3 more stretches. What we're going to do is we're going to sit on our hand, and we're going to very slowly bring our other hand over towards our ear, on our heads, and we're slowly going to bring it down. So it's a very, very small stretch. A lot of us get tension headaches at work, or just in life in general. But you can hurt yourself if you pull your neck too much. So do it very, very, very gentle, very gently. All right, come out of that slowly. We're going to swap hands. So sitting on that one, stabilizing it, keeping our shoulder blades down, our shoulders down. Okay, coming out of that extremely slowly. We're going to bring our hands behind our back if we can, and if not, we're just going to grab our chair So just holding onto our chair and pushing our chest out, puffing it out. Make sure you don't fall off the chair. So either bring your hands together. If that's a bit hard, like I said, just hold onto the chair and push your chest out. See, it's very important as we're working on our desks a lot, we hunch over it and these muscles become really tight. So opening up our chest and then strengthening our back muscles helps us to have beautiful posture. Okay, so then, sorry, I need to move over a tiny little bit. We're going to do a little twist. So you're just going to hug your chair. So go and keep your knees facing forward. You just want to hug your chair and feel a nice stretch in your back. Hold your stretch. It's a good idea to hold it for about 30 seconds, depending on how much of a stretch you need. And then we're going to go to the other side. Again, feeling it through our back. And we're going to shake it out. Blow it out. Give yourself a clap. You showed up and you stuck around and you did it. Stretching, mobility, can't do too much of it. Yeah, remember how to get up from a chair. Yeah? Straight up. Okay, see you soon.